Hello and welcome to another episode of Road to GotY. This time for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I completed this game about 2 hours ago. I've really enjoyed it, but there will be some spoilers in this video, so keep that in mind. I love a lot about this game. There's a lot about this game I really love. There are a couple things that I really don't like about it, but for the most part, I really like this game. The customization is great. I wish there wasn't such pop-in on the textures. You can see it a lot better on the switches here. And on the handles. There you go. Pop-in's pretty bad. But it's a lot of fun to just customize your lightsaber and play around with it. I think the combat's really good. Oh, here we go. Some more pop-in. I really like the combat in this game. I really like the story in this game. The story is absolutely amazing. And I think if you're curious whether or not to pick up this game, and you're trying to get it by the end of the year and beat it by the end of the year, it's very short, just to do the story, and the story is really good. It's one of my favorite stories of the year already, so I think it's super worth that. I really like Cal as a character. I really like Merrin. I really like Seer and everything that happens with her. Hey, Grease is pretty cool. He never super grew on me, but I like him, you know?
Yeah, well, they're a pain in my palms trimming them every day. But yeah, they're fine, long as I don't forget to cut them.
Let's go to a planet here. I really like BD1. BD1 is great. Okay, let's see. I haven't got full exploration on any planet yet. I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting there. Let's do... Where do I want to go? There's stuff everywhere. Let's go to just basic Bogano, though. The Metroidvania aspect of this game is really cool. I like it a lot. It is kind of annoying not knowing exactly which power-ups you need or where to go, but that's, you know, that's a Metroidvania in your first playthrough. You have to, you know, get around and find your way. It's interesting. I do think the shortcuts help a lot, too. The map was kind of difficult to read at first, but I got a handle on it pretty quickly. And I like it quite a bit now, honestly. Hey, don't talk about BD1 that way.
That I'm aware of, and they definitely don't eat.
All right, I'll do more investigating. If I find something, I'll let you know.
I love this banter before the group. I wish that there was a little bit more of it. Would be nice.
We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
One of my big complaints, and I know it seems like a small thing, but it really does bother me, is when you're talking to your friends. If they are talking to you, they're looking at Cal. They're locked on to him. But if Cal is talking to them, he's just not looking at them at all. He's just, like, looking off into the distance. And it's really annoying to me. It's really that, the pop-in, and then there's some weird decisions with cutscenes. I'll get into those as we run around out here. Let's see if there's anybody out here we can talk to where we can show it. Yeah, okay.
You must have come here a lot with Cordova.
No.
So, like, she's locked on, and then you pan the camera, and it's like, where are you looking right now? Are you looking at her? Well, you're not looking at her, because your eyes are just kind of going past her shoulder.
He trusted I'd believe him and finish what he started.
It's like it's in the general direction, but it's not quite locked onto her, you know? And it really bothers me. I know it's just a little complaint, but it legitimately bothers me quite a bit.
BD1, keep an eye on Cal for us.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Merrin, though.
After I lost my family, there was nothing. I was alone.
Like, it's pretty good when I'm right in front of her.
When Malicos came,
But if I shift a
When
little
he told
bit,
me the Jedi slaughtered my sisters, I was no longer alone.
like, he's looking at me. He's not looking at her.
Became my companion.
Look at her.
you didn't give into it.
No. But to wield anger as a weapon and use hatred as a purpose, that is a feeling I know. And it is hard to resist.
Okay. Tracking on some of the enemies is pretty annoying. But other than that, not really that big of an issue. Especially once you get some of the better upgrades, all the different force powers. Combat becomes really fun once you have all the force powers at your beck and call. And because of the abilities that you get, the various different maneuver abilities and things like that, it is a lot of fun to just run around this map. Yep. You can dash and stuff too, you don't have to jump. I just like jumping around. I like doing the double jump. Go ahead. Ah, I didn't block it. Haha, go ahead. Give me another one. There we go. I love that so much. The combat in this game's really good. The exploration in this game's really good. The only real problem I have with exploration, this is the last big criticism that I have, is that a lot of what you explore for isn't really worth it. Like, it's customizations. But you get different color ponchos, and again, there's the pop-in. You get different color ponchos, and you can get different colors of your regular outfit. You can get different colors for BD1. There's the pop-in again. And you can get different colors for the Mantis. But that's really it. You can also get, like, lightsaber parts, customization for lightsaber parts. But I would have liked some more outfit options. Like, maybe the ability to get a robe, like a Jedi robe or something. Or maybe some other cool armor from various different points in the Star Wars lore. I think that would have been really cool. We need to go down. We jump down there? We won't survive that jump for sure. That's gonna kill us. Ooh, yeah, that's death. Let's find our way down. I really like the exploration in this game, though. It's really good. That's not a runnable wall. That's not a runnable wall. I have it on story mode because of crunch, and I was just trying to beat it, but I still really like it. I think even the story mode was really fun.
What's that?
Oh, is this Bounty Hunter? Okay, let's bump it up. Because you can adjust the difficulty at any time. Bump it up to Jedi Knight. Give this a go here. Ha 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 ha!
Here it comes. You can take it here.
The way I figured it, with as few days as I had left to try and beat it, it was either put it on story mode or don't beat the game at all. And I wanted to be able to talk about it because I'd heard the story was like the thing to see. The combat was good, but maybe not the thing to write home about, you know? And then that the story was amazing. And they were right. The story is absolutely amazing. I love the story in this game. Oh boy.
Right here,
BD.
Watch this.
I'm out of force power. So you run out of force juice really quickly, but you get it back by doing combat and things like that. And it regenerates over time as well. And when you're not in combat, you have as much of it as you want, which is really cool. You can also find these upgrade stations in the world and get upgrades to your lightsaber from them, which is really cool. Oh, is there something we didn't scan here? Really?
My friend, examinations.
Oh, I got that one. I guess I didn't. Okay. But, see, we can go ahead and customize again out here as just as if we were on the ship, which is pretty cool. Change the color of our lightsaber, you know. Yep. Yeah, I think this game's super worth playing. It's really short, too. So if you don't have a lot of time, it's a really good game to play for that. But there's still a lot to find in the world, exploration-wise. So, like, even though I've beaten it now, I still do want to come back and find all the rest of the stuff. Just for completion's sake, you know?
My friend, entering the vault gave me a premonition just as it did for the Zephyr.
Hey, Seer, do you have a favorite memory with Cordova?
Our hollow chess games. Cordova was so absorbed in his research, I basically trained myself. But he always had time for a round of hollow chess.
You ever win?
We'd go back and forth. Our approaches were completely different. Just when you thought you were winning, surprise.
Sounds like you learned a lot from each other.
In our own ways, we did.
I really like these characters. Really good. And it's just a lot of fun to be a Jedi. Like, to walk through a group of stormtroopers and just take them all out. It is a blast to just play around with the combat system in this game. We should use another one of these, though. There's a lot of different abilities you can get as well. That'll mix and match your
Just in time.
playstyle. I really like playing around with the different abilities. Some of them are kind of but some of them are really worth using. I really love the lightsaber throw. I think I'd be really sad to see it go when if I ever want to do like another playthrough. I'm probably going to try and rush it right away. Oh, well, we needed to get down, right, to explore? Got and just started running around. There's also a vine over here we could use. Never used. What's going on with that? Let's go figure out what's going on with that vine. Curious about that. Okay, so if we go down here, jump across. I would really like a mini-map. I think a mini-map would be very helpful. But I get that they wanted the HUD to be open, you know? Yeah, we never used this one. Oh, it connects us back over to the main one. And our path is down there. How do we get... If we go up here and drop, and then... There, maybe we can go down? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, that's not supposed to do that. That's what I'm talking about right there with the tracking, how he followed my roll almost to the entire end of the roll. Sometimes it can be really hard to block, too. If you try and attack and then block, you just won't get the block up in time. And that's... I don't think that's a failure of the game. I think that's just the way the system's designed. And you have to be aware of that as you play. You have to be ready to block, you know? But there were a lot of times that I got beat up pretty bad because I wasn't paying attention to that. Go back through here now. Okay. Now, where can I go? Where's the map? I'm up here. There's also some texture pop in with like the areas and vines and stuff like that. And that's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't like that because I notice it every time, you know? Yeah, I think this game is absolutely worth playing. It's currently fighting to try and get in my top 10. There's only 2 slots left in my top 10, and there's 5 games fighting for him. But it's really fun, and even if it doesn't get in my top 10, I still think it's absolutely worth playing. Just for the story alone, I think the story in this game is absolutely... There's a moment at the end... Okay, I've been trying not to spoil too much. Been trying really hard not to spoil too much. But... There's a moment at the end of the game, and if you want to go in as blind as you can, stop listening now. Turn the video off. But if you've already beaten the game, there's a moment at the end where Darth Vader shows up. And when I saw him, I was like, oh, this could be really, you know, this could be too much. They might lean into it too much. And it's super not. They give Darth Vader all the respect he deserves. He's incredibly powerful. He's incredibly, like, scary. He's horrifying when you see him start going around and just walking forward against you. Like, it's a really tense moment where I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought for sure Darth Vader was going to kill Cal right there. And I won't spoil how that all turns out, but it was really cool. It was maybe my favorite moment of the year. I really like this game. In a lot of ways, I think what I look forward from this game for the most, words, is the sequel. I think that a sequel to this game would be absolutely amazing. Because it would fix all the small complaints that I have with this one, hopefully. We go around through... There's gonna be a Bogdo Ogdo over here, too. Did we ever mess with that machine? Oh, we did, yeah. Alright, so we need to go... this way, behind us. And up there. Go this way, though. You've got wall running, you've got double jumps, you've got force pulls, force pushes, force slows. A lot of different options for maneuvering around this world. Down and to the right. Let's go ahead and show off the skill trees real quick, too. And we can get our 2 stim packs back, too. I've got almost all the abilities now. There's a couple more I don't have, but I'm getting there. I don't have Whirlwind Throw, and you can see a preview right here too, which is cool. Throw the lightsaber around you. I don't have the last stem upgrade for extra health from them. I don't have the Howling Push. Allows me to push a lot of enemies at the same time. I want it, though. That's my next one that I'm going for. And I don't have the big pull. And then I don't have the Force Regen when you use a stem canister. But, you know, there's plenty of time, and hopefully there'll be some DLC to play around with it too. That's my hope. Oop. Feels so good, man. All right, let's see. On the other side of this is an area we didn't go through, so we'll check that out, and then we'll call this today. Yeah, because we couldn't go through here because we couldn't go up that before. Now we should be able to wall run it, right? Yeah, if we touch that at any time, then we're going to fall. But theoretically, if we start back here, you can get pretty high up there. Using the double jump. Oh yeah, look at that! Watch it just be like one little section at the end here and there's nowhere to go from it.
It was Cordova's. He was troubled by endless war. Determined that the Jedi were making a mistake and what he was doing here was more important.
Yep, that's all it is. Well, with all that said, I've been Trey. It's been the Full Spectrum. And remember to always enjoy the Full Spectrum. That Fallen Order, I fell. I was going to try and grab that vine, but it's fine. Has to offer.